Alrighty, guys, what is going on? I'm Tubby Emu. You guys want me to cover more UFC, so I'm going to. Now, we all know that Tubby knows pretty much jack shit about UFC. I enjoy watching it, though. I watched the last pay-per-view. I watched Sonnen versus Silva. It was a good pay-per-view. I don't know too many people tonight except Tim Bosch, Lombard, and then the main event, Urijah Faber. I've seen a couple of his matches. He's been on a losing streak. He's lost 5 title fights. And, I'm not going to pretend like I know what I'm talking about, but Renan Barao against Renan Barao tonight. It is the main event for the UFC Bantam interim title. Well, Dominic Cruz is out with an injury, so it'll be interesting to see, what happens in this fight. I was reading on, what's the site? I always forget about it when I start. Bleacher Report. And the story they were talking about was Urijah Faber becoming, irrelevant if he loses this match. This is another shot at him getting a title. Now, yes, it is the interim title. I know a lot of people complain about, I think I did a UFC video like 5-6 months ago on an interim title fight, and people are like, the interim title fights are pointless. They most likely that the real champion comes back before they get a chance to defend it. So most likely we'll get to see Dominic Cruz versus Urijah Faber. If Urijah Faber wins, if he doesn't, Urijah Faber is going to go all the way back to the bottom. He's going to have to work his way back up after, being up at the top, and that sucks. It sucks being up top, falling back down, having to work your way up. I don't know much about the UFC, but I know there are a lot of guys that are hungry for a title that are coming into fights that want to get up there. And I know from my UFC Undisputed 3 career mode, and that's probably not the best analogy to use here, but once I fell to the bottom and I lost 3 fights in a row, it was kind of a bitch because you really do have to work your way back up. You get 2 title opportunities, and you fail, and you got to come back up. So, Urijah Faber, I'm going to go ahead and say Urijah Faber wins tonight. I think Renan Barao is like 25-1. Urijah Faber is 25-5, I do believe. I'm going to let the California kid pick up the victory here, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. They're in Canada, right? I'm pretty sure they're in Canada. So hopefully it'll be a good crowd. It is sold out. UFC has been putting up way bigger numbers than the WWE as of late. So I want you guys to let me know who you think is going to win. And if you want me to cover UFC more, where do you think I can learn the best about UFC? Do you have a particular site, website, anything you go to learn about UFC, just watching old fights? I've got all the channels now so I can watch Showtime boxing, fighting, all that. So I'm definitely going to try to cover more stuff, but I'm not going to pretend like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm a fan. Urijah Faber, he's going to be my prediction. I'm going to say second round TKO. I'm Tubby Emu, guys. You have a wonderful day. If you could do me a favor, smash that like button. Tubby Emu out.